Janet, Try It Like It Create It, and today we're going to be making a tag, and I have got a whole stack of stickers here that are from a free printable that I had on my site a few weeks ago, and it was all moon themed, and so that's going to kind of be the inspiration for our tag this week. I have grabbed out a corner rounder, hole punch, my tag, and 2 distressed oxides. Now these are little ones, but they are prized ribbon and villainous poison, and we're going to do a background on our tag. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and round the corners. Let's go with a medium round, and the reason I'm doing it this way this week is that the moon shape is round, and so I thought we would emulate that on our tag. So just a little something different. Using the rounded corners. And I have a little edge right there to clean up. I'll do that later. And then I'll go in with my hole punch. And I always just estimate where that should go. And there's our hole punch. So now we are ready to go. I am going to do a smoosh technique on my glass mat with my inks. So the blue and the purple, and then I'm going to mist it with some water. Bring in my mister. Ooh, that's nice looking, isn't it? All right, and then we're going to pick it up with our tag. Now, I can lay this off to the side, or I could just go in with a heat tool. And I'm going to use a heat tool, and I'll be right back. Here's my tag, and I like the look, but I definitely want a little more blue. So I'm just going to do a small amount of blue here. I went ahead and picked up the extra with another piece of cardstock. And if there's any blue left over, we'll be doing that as well. All right, so I'm just going to go in and add some blue to the back. Get a little darker. I like it darker on the ends. And then I'm going to heat this. I really like the addition of the blue on there. And so I'm just going to take the ink and go around the edge of our background. Tag feels a little damp in a few spots, especially on the edge right there. Felt it. All right. And then we'll be ready to put stickers. So now, before we move on, I decided I'm going to kind of splatter the background with some DIY paint. This is a plastic spray paint that I made, and I will link to the instructions. It has varnish in it, so it's shiny, and I'm probably going to pick up a fair amount of this with a paper towel, just because I don't want it to be that shiny on the background. All right, so I've got those dots, and I'm going to let them set for a minute. I don't want them traveling. I definitely want them to be dots. But if I go in with a paper towel, I flatten this out a little. And so you can see if I go in and move my towel around each time and pick them up, they kind of blend in a little bit more than just sitting right on top. And that's kind of the look I'm going for here. And I am rotating the paper each time to get to a clean area. If not, I would be transferring those dots onto the paper. Now I'm thinking, do I want to put some sparkle on here? And I'm not sure. But I'm going to go ahead and let this dry, and then we'll start looking at the stickers. All right, I pulled out the stickers from the pack that I want to use, and I like what's doing here. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with the text at the bottom, because that will give me a guide as to where the rest gets placed. And I am just using a little needle to help peel the back off of these. And I want to center this to where the edges, oh goodness, were crooked and stuck already. All right, I'm going to gently try to move this. What I'm going to do, oh goodness, I'm lifting up paper. Okay, what I'm going to do here is heat this with a heat tool and peel that sticker up. I'll be right back. All right, we're back in business. So just a little heat tool. It did tear up the paper a little bit underneath this one side. I'm okay with that. And I will trim these off in just a second. But I think I might use those to hold that down. All right, so then I have the cloud and the yellow moon. So the cloud right about there. You wondered if our paper's sticky. It is sticky. You saw that. All right. The other thing you can do is if you don't want to just put the sticker straight down, you can always put like a plastic sheet behind it, or you could not peel the backing off completely and lay down a piece of it where you want it, and then peel it and stick the rest. So what I mean is like this, I could peel this paper back like so, decide where I want the moon to stick, so like that, and then go in and peel the rest off. And then I have these little guys. This little teeny yellow one just did not want to stay on the back of its sticky paper. So that's there. I've got a little blue, and I have another larger blue. And I'm putting 3 down because it's an odd number. But let's see, where is the shadows going on these? That way. All right, one more. And then all I have to do is trim. And I could add some ribbon. There we go. And once again, I'm going to put the extra white. So what I'm talking about here is on the stars, it has a little a white border. And so I put them all, the little white border all to the same side. And then I'm going to grab my small scissors, flip over to the back side, and trim off the stickers from the back. And I thought I had a little bit of the moon. Just looks like it's sticking over the edge. All right, so there we are. Can grab a blue ribbon here and see, does it need that? Or is that introducing another color that we don't need? I like it. Looking to see, I also have purple. I don't know if it's going to be the same purple though. It's kind of a lighter pinky color. What if we did both of these on there? I unfortunately don't have yellow. Yellow would be nice with it. I kind of like these together. All right, so this is some DIY ribbon that I made, and I am using it up darn quick, and so I think I'm going to have to make more of this. Luckily, it was a fun process, so I don't mind doing it again and making more, because I'm using it. So to show you that if you want to look at my Make Your Own Ephemera series, ribbon was one of those tutorials, and that's where these came from. So I can see that I need, not only do I need more ribbons, but I need to coordinate some of my colors better. All right. That is our sticker tag for the week. Let me know what you think.